Hi, Scott. I was too late. Right, right. Shannon decided to raid someone else, so I understand. Oh, damn. Yeah. I checked, I think at 26 or something. And I saw she was at the end of the stream and yeah. It was like, Jake, hi. Overset text. I don't know them. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not too late. I'm always on time. That's the thing. My stream started at 30. It doesn't start at 25 or something, or 31. It started at 30. So that's the thing. Yeah, I don't think shoutouts works. Wasn't late. Was on time for me. I always press the button at 29 and 30 seconds. That's the press. There is a shoutout command, but it's just available for mods and me, meaning Nino, Seke, and me. Maria, hi. Welcome on in. Oh, damn. And it... what the... just chatting. I don't know. I might have OCD. A bit. A tad. Ashley, hi. Yeah, 29 and 30 seconds. It's the perfect amount of time to be live at 30, like exactly. I mean, the stream goes live at 45, takes like 15 seconds to get ready and everything. But in order for Twitch to get it, like, and understand, it's, yeah. It's pretty accurate. I like it. I'm saying I don't know. I don't know if I have OCD. I might have. Might be having OCDs. But what I wanted to do before all of that was this. Right? That's what you wanted me to say. Or me to do. My... KDJ, hi. My computer on this side is just the slowest shit since I don't know, 3 days ago. So yeah, I don't know overset text. It's not a channel I know. Not a channel I know. But how are you? How is everyone? How was your day? Because it's Tuesday. It's Assignment Tuesday. Which this one is the one from last week. We had one entry on the channel. Maria, you did one, or I mean you did two. Jake, that emoji was pretty. I put my finger without knowing, but that. Let me clip that shit. Let me add a marker because that was pretty accurate. Jake, what do you mean? Me? My loading screen? After? When you first loaded after?
Canimash is just resubscribed for 4 months. Our shiny, our shiny, our shiny.
Our shiny. How shiny indeed. Kane, welcome on in. And thank you for the resub for 4 months. 4 months. Happy February, happy Lunar New Year as well, indeed. But yes, Kane, thank you. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. That's a good question. It depends on the product. Almost died right there. It depends on the product, but Figma clean stuff, that's good. That's good. So on one product, and I'm thinking the mobile app might be a better example, but you start with the app with the content logged out, and then as soon as you want to interact with the content, you are prompted the login flow. Otherwise, if you don't log in, you still have access to the content, to some of the content, not everything, but some of the content logged out, and you can just consume and not interact with it. And then when you log in, you arrive on the same page with the content logged in, and so you can like and comment and do stuff like this. That's on the app. Hugo, hi, welcome on in. How are you? How was your weekend? I think you were not here yesterday. And how was your day? The same question. So yeah, usually that's one of the product. On the other product, we have the landing page that prompts you to buy from us, and then when you buy, you get access to the login screen, and then you arrive directly into the product. So yeah. Chaotic. What happened? Me, was pretty good. Today was weird. I have a bit of a story time right after helping Jake. Right after. Yeah, the folder was finished last week. You were not here last week. So we have like a website. I can kind of show you. We have this. I hate this website, but that's fine. I didn't work on that. So you have access to. We have 2 products, and right now, because my connection is bad, nothing is loading, so that's fucked up. So you should have access to a version of this app logged out, and then when you are logged in, you access this version of the app logged in. So that's the same thing. And then on the other side, you arrive on kind of this, but empty, and then you are prompted the flow to fill it with content. But both products are a bit technical, so I don't know if it answers your question. Oh yeah, I remember that. Did you finish the 3 days take-home assignment thingy that I told you not to do? Ashley, you get everything. I need some energy for the stream, so I keep a side of it, but I give you the rest. Yeah, so it's similar. Similar. Oh, I need to do that. Whew. Good. Okay. Okay. Good. If they pay you, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. If they don't pay you, I'm not fine with it. But if they say they will pay you, I wish they do. And if you already received the cash, then that's fine. I mean, cash or bank transfer, Cash App, PayPal, crypto, whatever. Anything is worth something. Jake, let me reread this. Looking at our homepage, inside our portal, you can enable like 4+ products. Yes. So on my side, we have 2 products, ish, 2.5, because one of them have the website and the app, mobile app version, so you can enable just the website or both. It's kind of similar. So we have 3. But yeah. But you can't access the products from here. Like, this is the website. This is just the website landing page where we explain to you what both of our products are doing, and one is a surface level thing and the other one is a deep dive into project management and everything. All of that is explaining how to use our products, but you can't, unless you book a demo, you wouldn't be able to have access to the product on itself. So it's a bit different, I would say. Tiny bit different. They wanted only UI. Yes. So that's a segment I can repeat on every stream. I will never get tired of it. If you want to be a good designer, you cannot do UI design without UX, but you can do UX design without UI. Will always be what I say. So a good UI designer is also a UX designer. A good UX designer can be trash at UI, and that's fine. We don't give a shit about that. If you are good at explaining how and what the user need to experience in terms of flow and where they need to click and why and everything like this, the fact that your button looks like trash is not your problem. But on the other hand, if you are only a UI designer and you don't understand the UX principles of how you need to define your layouts and everything like this, then you are a trash UI designer, even though your product looks good. I'm sorry for anyone here, but you need to understand UX in order to do UI. But you don't need to understand UI in order to do UX. That's different things. But yeah, I agree with you. You cannot not do just UI. Otherwise you end up creating things like the conceptual stuff that you can see on Dribble from time to time, and that's absolutely not usable. Trying to find things, but of course when I'm with the potato internet that I have today, or every time I start the stream right now, it's just, I don't understand why it's taking so long. Look at that. That's annoying. I'm paying for hardcore level. Damn. Yeah, well. At least if you think you over-delivered, that's pretty good. Oh, maybe it's just my computer being slow. But yeah, I'm like peaking at 400 kilobytes per second. I'm paying for 2 gig second. It's not 2 gig second. Damn. Forget about it. Forget about it. Meaning that I might have issues finding today's assignment. Bit sad about this. I have this, just in case, because Potpot is working on this. I wanted to recreate one because it's pretty simple. But it's a nice thing, so we might do that because it's loaded. Maybe replace that. Good. Were you, Hugo, were you the only one who was applying for this specific thing, or were there more people doing the same assignment? Yeah, I mean, as I said, if you didn't do this week's assignment, we are changing scene every 5 seconds today. If you didn't do this one, I understand because it was fucking annoying, even me. Like the gold thing in the middle was just ugh. And Maria, you did something pretty good. And now I can connect my PlayStation thing. Good. I don't give a shit about that. Internet. So you have a very shiny-ish stroke. Oh, I feel like I'm in 2000. What the fuck? How is that a thing? How? What the fuck? Icy Cubes, hi, welcome on in. How are you? How was your day? Either it's me or it's something on Discord side, but damn. Yeah. Look at this. Damn, that was faster. I'm pretty good. I am pretty good. Just the internet is annoying. Let me check that link. I was about to say let me check that links, but the links doesn't show up on that damn internet thing. Please chat, just fucking load. That is a very snowy Switch. What would it be used for? Hello. Hi. Welcome on in. How are you today? How was your day? Oh damn. How was your week? Last week? Weekend? All that? But yeah, I see. Where would that be used? I'm pretty fine. I just ate. I decided to. So yeah, the story time will start kinda. in between. Maybe an emote. Remember, an emote is 28 pixel by 28 pixel, and a YouTube logo is about 80 by 80. So that means the visualization of this would be smaller than this, meaning that the amount of detail that you have around everything will be lost in the compression and the resizing of the picture. So I don't really know if it would be interesting for you to try. I mean, let me just... This is 28 by 28, which is an emote on Twitch, if I just resize it. If I show it right now, it looks pretty good, but if I display the pixels, that's how it will look pixelated. So you can't really see a lot from this. And so if we go to 112, which is the upscaled version, if I zoom in, you can see that most of the tiny detail that you added here is disappearing. So I don't know if it's really interesting as an emote, mainly because of the 28 by 28. But yeah, other than that, that's a pretty annoying detail. Damn, I clicked on the right thing. So yeah, that's unpixelated, pixelated. So yeah, make sure that you don't have too much details for things that will be displayed in a small scale. That's what I would tell you to make sure. Hello, that's not good news, but also it's good news because now everything is fine. Yeah, Discord stickers, maybe, yes, you could, because Discord stickers, if I remember correctly, can go to 200, even though they are not used at 200, depending on how you are using them, but still, you could. But yeah. So, Maria, the thing that you did better than me, which congrats, by the way, is this section here. You have the outside being a bit like darker, and then it looks shiny. It's not exactly accurate. You have some mistakes here and there, but that's fine. I don't really mind. You tried to do it already. That's a good test. You kind of forgot the roundness here, but that's such a detail as well. I believe, from looking at it right here, I believe you have mainly used it as a wire and not outlined the content, meaning that you don't get this rounded bubbly effect on the welds, so it's very sharp. But that was annoying to create already, so I get that. And then you added the shadow that I didn't add, so that's better. That's a plus already compared to what I have. So yeah, good job on this one. And then you said you preferred, not preferred, you liked this one as well, which I understand. I would say maybe without like the red inline, could be interesting. Without the red inline, you will end up with something similar to this, which, as we said the first day, is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, when you look at this side by side, and that's me being me and critiquing my own work, so of course I'm harsher than someone else. This looks dull. This looks like not gold. This kind of looks like gold, even though it's not, but kinda. But yeah, I had a hard time with this. So if you had a hard time with it, I understand as well. It makes sense. When you have both side by side, I feel like it looks like shit. It's not true. It's not true. But I feel like it looks like shit. I do enjoy the just black version, just outline. It's pretty cute. And the just color is pretty cute as well. So everything was an interesting thing. So we'll see what Hugo is doing during the week, if you decide to do it at some point. Yeah, the inside shadows, the tiny details, and the fact that it looks like it's curved, it makes a lot of sense. Work on it when you have the time, Hugo. Don't do too much. But yeah, like this one, for example. So that's always, like, as I said, I have my shirt coming up. I have an advantage on everyone who have never played with physical objects, because I worked with physical objects in the past. So I understand how light is working in the real world, and also because I kind of worked with 3D lately, I can understand how shapes work. So for example, all of that is just paint that dried out, and so the outside, because of the surface tension, is sticking out, and so you have like a divot of paint, and everywhere where there is a weld, you have the surface tension that comes in, so it creates all of this. So this is higher than here, for example, which is lower than here, and same all around. So So for me, it's easier to understand how light is working, and so that's why I can understand how to create lights, highlights and shadows sometimes. So if you have a hard time for this, try to understand physical light. It's a very interesting thing. I have an exercise for that as well, that I give almost every 3 months or every 2 months to someone, so I can give it back today again. I wish at some point I have like a top-down camera so I can show you how it works, but that will be for later. But yeah, this was challenging, I have to say. This one was fucking challenging. And there are things that we can't do in Figma. For example, here, because we used inner shadows to create the highlights, this highlight is not a plain inner shadow. It's more like a triangle. An inner shadow would be straight, which is what happened here. If I wanted to be closer to the reality of the original picture, I would need to go as a triangle right here, but I can't do that because inner shadows. So if I would prepare that to print, if I would prepare that to print, I don't know if I would use Figma for that as the final file, because I know for print, specifically for stickers, because you say stickers, and stickers need to have a specific AI, or AI as in Adobe Illustrator, or EPS format at the end that get the cutter route as well. So what I would do, let's say we needed to have this as a sticker, I would create, that's just a weird thing, maybe, I don't know. I would probably duplicate this, put it at the back. Let me zoom in so you can see. So getting rid of all of this. Let's put that to black, add a stroke on black, make that outside. And so I would probably, for stickers, get like an outline which will end up to be white, but for the cutter purpose, I would have to use this outline and probably have it just as a mask. That's a weird thing that I would need to check with the print person. So more likely do that, and then so I did a Command Shift O to outline the thing. So if I take everything here and put it at 40%, you can see how the outline is working. I could have gone for something a bit more. Let me do that. You know what? It kind of makes sense. So if I take all of this and I group it and I hide them, if I take this and if I go bolder, I don't know, let's keep it at 20. 20 is pretty good. From here you do a Command Option O to outline everything. You can see that some part will have mistakes. That makes sense. So you can get rid of the base weld. And then in here, one of the things that you can do, if you want to, is delete points. And you can do that by hand if you want to, but that's like annoying and long and everything. But it works. It should work. You end up clicking on the zone a lot of time, and so that's annoying. But yeah, I would do that, getting rid of everything. I will have a look, Jake, making sure that I select all the points that I don't want and then unselect the thing that I do want. To keep. And yes, this is annoying and tedious, and you need to not forget any fucking points, and click on the right thing and all that. And when you make a mistake, you end up like this. I'm missing this one. So that's my outline. So if I get back the inline, the colors and everything, you now get this stroke for the outside. I will potentially make it white, and I know that this specific thing, as I said, needs to be a mask, specifically in AI Illustrator, and so it just means it will be displayed as a shape, just a trace, so it wouldn't even have the color, but it will still be available for the, how can I say that, for the machine to cut around, like the cutter machine. But for me to see things and where things are placed and everything, still keep that. Expanded, what do you mean expanded? Maybe. But it would be this, and then I'm trying to go back to my print days, keeping a bit of sideways things, and then in order for me to have something that is interesting for the machine, you kind of create a pattern of how you want your things to be placed on the sheet that will be cut. So you create your layout and everything, and then you put that on like an A4 or whichever size of things you want to have for your stickers. Damn, bro. Why? What the Yes, so expand is different than outline, but kinda, yes. But if it's just a sticker, and that's the weird thing, if it is just a sticker, then I'm sorry, I'm seeing things that shouldn't exist. Like the fact that my highlight is turned. Yeah, it makes no sense. Have a good walk, Maya. If we are still alive when you return, we'll welcome you as always. Have a good walk. So let brain think about everything. Yes, you kind of need to expand the outline, but you don't need to expand the inside. So the colors and the shadows and everything, you don't care about it, unless you are doing some vinyl stickers, in which case this wouldn't be an option. That's something that, yeah, couldn't be done in vinyl. Vinyl. I don't know how to say that in English properly. I say that in French. Vinyl, like plastic rubbery thing. And yeah, because it's just printed, you would if you do that on Figma, you would need to use Musi print. Where is it? Yeah, vinyl. What do you mean? Can I speak French for 20 seconds? Yes. Yeah, vinyl. Vinyl is a very French pronunciation. So yes, I can speak French, but I don't like to speak French because French people make mistakes. Nonetheless, so if you are looking to create prints, I would highly recommend you to check prints for Figma by Musi on the community, or Ben if you want the name, which give you the ability to create things that like help. And I think I have no fucking clue. You could, if I remember correctly, you can't change the color profile. Not from here. I know there is an option to change the color profile somewhere, but of course, because we are live, I can't find it. But yeah, I don't think you have the ability from Figma to be able to export in CMYK. So that's why I said what I would probably do is create this and then yeah, but you just have the thing from your computer. So it's not exactly available as... It's not a color profile for the file, it's a color profile for Figma, which is different. So it wouldn't apply to the thing that you created on your file, which is annoying. So what I would do is take this, go to export it in something that convert pretty good in Illustrator. So either an EPS or either a PDF or an SVG, and then export it and hope for the best. That would be my main my main thing, but I don't know how easy it would be. But then you have everything you need. And from Illustrator, you will have the ability to say, this is the cut line, this is the print content, and then change into CMYK and all the color profile that you need. But yeah, you kind of need Illustrator. I can't really think of a solution for Figma. Also, remember that, because I kinda never work with print, I don't know. So there might be an option. You were sending a message? What do you mean? I don't understand. Oh, sorry, my bad. So yeah, there might be an option for you to export in a different color profile and everything, but I don't fucking know if it's possible, and I wouldn't really care because I don't play with print. But if you find someone that knows, then you will know. But yeah, nonetheless, the thing that you need to use is print, the plugin print, to get at least like pepper sizes and DPI and how things work. But yeah, it's a pretty annoying thing nonetheless. As we said all the time, Figma is not meant to be used for print. So if you are trying to do print on there, you end up with mistakes. An annoying thing that just don't make a lot of sense. But yeah, that was today's assignment. For today's assignment, what we can do now is find the new assignment, which also Jake sent us files. Are both of them? I never understand how Discord works, because it showed 4 messages and then I can see only 2. Maybe you deleted some of them, I don't know. So you have the skip thing, steps to do. We have something like this. We have the step to completion to create your profile, and then because we gamified our product, we have points that are awarded to the people who are doing the thing that are listed in here. But yeah, it's annoying. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I feel like in here you were you did the thing, and then either you or someone on your team said, "Isn't that too much white space?" And you said, "Let's put something there." And you put this on top just to use the white space. I feel like that's the big feeling behind it. It's just, there's too much white. We should put something there. And then that happens. Nonetheless. Yeah, but if it's part of your branding, I would potentially do a full ass on the background, like from here to here, like something that fits and take more space. Because here is just, it feels like it has been put it here to fill space. But yeah. Again, it's just here. You go in Figma, color space, and then if you have a CMYK profile set up on your machine, you should have this. But remember, this is on the Mac. I don't know how it works on PC. And I know you're on PC. Yep, exactly. So it might be in a different thing, but nonetheless it doesn't help you because it's just changing your computer profile and not, I mean, it's just applying another profile, another color profile to Figma while Figma is open doesn't mean Figma is using the profile. It's like a technical thing. Yeah, it's weird. Jake, can you... Damn, we are all over the place today. I'm still a potato. Can you re-give me the information you gave me earlier that I absolutely forgot because I'm a potato? What did you want to know right here? I forgot. And I disappeared. Yes. So when I think about it, I like the part on the right side, the learn about sync. That's a helpful tip. I wouldn't put it here. That's another thing. I have beef with this specific placement, so I need to explain myself right here. Bottom right is... Do we have something? Do I know a place? Not really. Do you have the name of a startup that does something? Like a startup that existed since 2 years ago. Maybe 3. What startup can we use? Like a SaaS product, something annoying for like a Microsoft. No, not Microsoft, they wouldn't. Maybe Fibery? Is it Fibery.io? I forgot. Yes, it is. Alright. Specifically, this placement, bottom right, is the placement for this exact thing that is on any product. And so even though they just logged in this, if you place it here, my brain just go to, oh, this is a bot, let me close that, I don't need it. So it's annoying to think about it like this, but what they would do is either place it on top, which is not the usual placement, and I understand why you created as well, not this one, sorry, clicked on the same one twice, the learn about sync here, but still this thing is what everybody is seeing on every SaaS product, and so they don't want to see this, so the instant that this pops in, they close it. So on your side, at the instant that I would see this pop in, because I believe it's automated, in the first venue, like the first time that you load the page, I would close it down. I wouldn't even read the thing. So if you want your users to read the tutorial, I would use something a bit different. So something like app queues, which is another one that I'm extremely biased with, as always, with all the product that I'm referring. But app queues is giving you the ability to put queues on your app, similar to this. So for example, you highlight a specific space or spot, and the first time that the user is logging in the page that you are you have specified an app queues, then they will have like an overlay saying, in this page, you need to do this and this like this. So for your specific needs here, when you say learn about sync, that could be an overall overlay of the page when they are in the specific section with the table. Like our integrations could be in another place. The example data could be in another table page. And getting rid of this could be interesting. But that's a technical thing. You don't really... I mean, this work, let me be clear. What you created here is great. I have nothing to say about it. Nothing bad to say about it. And then in updates or improvements, I would get rid of this thing to use something like app queues to help user understand what they are doing in specific placement. Yeah, but I wish they used to have like a demo that I could show you how it works, but sadly, of course, it's not available. So you are trying to guide your users to do the things that you just said. Learn about the thing, try the thing, set up the thing, and then roll. So if I do want to do the assignment today, but I also want to take a look at this first. If you really want to have your new user learn about things, instead of having this tiny thing at the bottom, I would have like a banner right there saying learn about sync. And inside it could be, let me do another page. So we have, it's week 15 already, like a banner, and then inside of this banner you could have, because I've seen you have like videos, you could have a 3 stack video things. Maybe that goes out. I don't know, that's an option. You have your videos with the title of the thing that you want to have. So what I'm seeing is introduction, integration, example. That might be the learn with 3 sections, and then you have the try, which is after this, once you've seen this, then go next. And maybe inside of this, let me fakely place a button. The color is kind of purple. It's kind of purple, not exactly purple, but it's blue purple around here. But you could have like a button. This is extremely big and not what we want to have, but it's a blurple, yes indeed. Some text right here. Damn, made a mistake. Right there, right there, right there, right there. That. that? Can I do that? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Centered text explanation, I don't know, something, and you have a button here. The button will send you to the section to try, for example. So you learn about sync. Here you
Hugo
go.
K. Bernardo just resubscribed for 7 months.
7 months. 7 months. We almost have what we call a sub baby. In 2 months, you will have a child. You will need to name it and care for it. I don't take any responsibility on my side. You know. Because. Yeah. Just because. So, going back to this. You have your 3 things, your 3 videos. Maybe they don't need to have like a carousel and they can be displayed in their entirety. And then you have a text that explains things like what you have here, like a very tiny thing under each video. And then the next button is here. And maybe you have another one that is reversed. And this one is a skip all. I don't know. And then if you go next, that sends you to the page for try. And then you have another banner or another thing that does different learning information about the content. Attacking, hi, welcome on in. How are you? I'm pretty good. How was your day? Long time no see in here. I've seen you took the train today, I think. Or yesterday? Watching your stories from time to time. But it's not 3 videos. That's interesting. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't really make sense in here, but that's fine. That's fine. I get it. A lot of snow. I've seen a lot of snow, which was pretty fun. So if it's something not like this, then get rid of that. You have some text around it, and maybe you have, I don't know how to set up the thing, but placing the information, the only thing that I want to say is placing this information on the center page, because that's what you want your user to see first. Even though I understand why it's on the side, because it's a helper, it doesn't mean that every person who tries your product will need the helper, but if they need it, it's here. So that makes sense. But for me, I'm more of the type of person who will create something like this. I will do something really trash, having like a cross, like an icon button that tells the user you can clear that if you want to, meaning that the skip or can go away, and then you just have your text around here. Even then, this and this could be next to each other. Then this could be like so. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. Maybe no. How can I explain this? Kinda no. Let me rephrase in my brain. So, the goal of this tiny section is to make sure that the new user understand how the product is working. And so what you are trying to do is give the new user some information. I don't know why I'm turning with the blush after the fact. That's really, really interesting. I need to check
Marian
that.
LF is now following.
That's why. Marian, hi, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Maybe it's delayed. I don't know why it's delayed, but how are you? Who are you? How did you find the stream? That are the question for you. So, your goal is to help the user understand how they will be able to use your product. So you will need to give them as much information about the product, and also what you said is you make them understand how the product works by making them try the product and do the things that they will do in the future, but as an example. So the get started list thingy, either this one or this one, kind of the same thing. They are startup to-do list, kinda. They are a checklist of things that you need as a user, you need to be able to do in order to understand the product and then use it properly. So, with that in mind, I would say checkboxes, like to-do list, like real, for real, even though you are not, the user wouldn't check the boxes on himself. I'm a UI UX designer. I mean, just a designer in general. I'm doing design stuff. Yes. Yes. Are you also UI UX designer, new designer, old designer, artist, non-artist, dev, non-dev? I don't know. Yeah. Another one from Argentina. Did Kane send you here? Not Kane sending everyone here. But welcome on in from Argentina. I can't. We have a lot of other countries person, which is good. I like that. So Jake, yes. Checkbox, potentially. Like ticks. Automated ticks. So like the user the user will click on this, watch the video, and then it check itself when the video is finished, or when they click on the cross to close the video, and then they click on try or something else, and they go to the thing, and it says do this and do that, and then when the user do the thing that it's supposed to do, you have a bit of check, and then same thing for the last one, which is why I'm recommending app queues, because it can do that right away without having to dev anything. But that's a tiny thing, and it's app queues expensive. So if you don't want to spend too much, don't spend too much. let me rephrase what I said earlier, Jake. This is great. This works. The only issue for me, and that's a personal thing, is the placement of this thing and the use case for the helper. For someone that is normal, this is not an issue. This would be perfect. This is a perfect placement. It works perfectly. You have the content that you need inside. I'm just pushing things a teeny tiny bit, but it's not needed. This works perfectly. Here or somewhere else on the page. That's great. So you could just go with that. And I have nothing else to say but the background thing that just feel like a mistake, or like an addition at the end of the day, saying, "Oh yeah, we need a bit of stuff here." Yeah, that could work. That could work. The most annoying thing on this, and yeah, I agree. The most annoying thing on this is horizontal scroll on a website. If it's not a Mac, it's fucked up. So if you avoid it, that's a good idea. So this is good. The fact that it's just this bothering me, but that's me. This is annoying for the user because horizontal scroll on desktop is not natively adopted yet. It will be, but it's not for now. And yeah. Marianne. I would say Marianne. I'm using Foundation, OpenSea, and Object. That's the main three. And then lately, because of Solana NFT and Cardano NFT, I'm on the JPEG store, gpg.store, which is pretty good. And I have another one on Solana, but I forgot the name. But that's the primary website I use for the NFT things. The most used for me is OpenSea and Foundation. They are the two biggest ones that I've been on, and I am on. I see. Click on your links. A bit less detail. Good. So you got rid of the snow and added a shadow here. More shadow. Smiley, hi. Welcome on in. How are you? I agree. Ash brown are good. When made right. Yes. I hope you have a good day. So yeah, the shadow might help, but same thing. That might still have too much detail. I mean, let me rephrase that again. It might have too much detail if you want it to be used in a smaller size. if you want it to be used at this size, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You just have some like lines mistake, but that's something that I will see. Someone else wouldn't potentially see. Like this, the selection right here, like the links in between the thing, the fact that this should go inside to have like a great transition instead of the rounded ending of the lines not going in, all of that. But this is detailed. From here you can't really see them, and that's fine. That's fine. And remember, that's most people are not designers, and most people will see it as the illustration and not as the details that I can see. So that makes sense. Marianne, I agree with you. Solana is pretty good. I am mainly on AVAX for transaction things because AVAX, Avalanche, is way cheaper than Solana even. And BNB is also cheaper, but just different network. And yeah, Solana is a bit weird for me. I like it and don't like it at the same time. It's a good protocol, but it's not that great compared to some other things like Avalanche. And then because they are extremely new, they have like the hype at the beginning, but also it will probably crash soon. And so the other one, like BNB, which is still have been here for the longest time, almost the same amount of time that Ethereum, a bit less, but kinda the same, is like stronger and will continue in time. So that's another thing. But yeah, crypto is weird. Crypto is weird, nonetheless. And Kane, you clicked on that. Really? I can't play that, Kane. That's no. I don't know words. I don't know words in Spanish. Like, oh, the website is, yeah, that's that's the only one I know. Because it was, and damn, it's slow as fuck. I can't type nothing. See? I don't know. Yeah, have a good rest of your day, I see. Take care of yourself. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you for being here as always. As always. You can't, there is no O at the end. Audio doesn't work. But it doesn't, I can't. I mean, I don't know how, what could be words, so that wouldn't work for me. You see the issue right here? But what we can do is do today's Wordle, because we haven't done today's Wordle. And that's the thing we do on stream now. So yeah. Because the Spanish version, I will not have the ability. Leader, interesting. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it is. So let's do today's Wordle. Let's check the page from yesterday. Scott. Oh yeah, it sounded like leader. I wasn't sure. We used later a lot. I still want the fucking H in the word. So crash could be interesting. Instead of create, crash. Let's do that. See, the H, the English word, the English language has a bunch of H, and in here there is no fucking H. That not right. Not right. So we know it has an has an S and an H somewhere, but the H is not at the end. So could start with an H. Then we have XXS. So we have 3 letters to find overall. What can be with an H somewhere and give us some information. Yeah, shoes, that's true. Even though the S is not placed correctly, that might give us information about different letters. Indeed. So we know that the S is here. And we know that the S is not here. So that means we are entirely sure that we have this, and then we need an E that either is here or is at the start. Don't say it yet. If you know it, if you played the game. Those is a word that I use a lot. And it seems to be that. It was those, indeed. We are making a good 3 guesses team, I have to say. I am impressed. 100% win rate. Either 2 or 3 and 1-5 the first day. Congrats. Yeah, with shoes. But those, I wouldn't be able to do that in Spanish. Cane. That's the truth. I can't Spanish. So yeah. You closed stream by mistake. Good job. Good job. So I think today's assignment will be this one, just because I have it loaded and I you do it in every language you know. Damn. That is dedication. Let me update the command. I wouldn't be able to do in Italian, that's for sure. I can't. Because he started at 7:30 in the morning, and then and it's just stream. So it's just, yeah, that's how we roll. It's very simple. And his philosophy, and also because, no, it's the same thing. So it's a very simple thing for co-work streamers to be able to do that, because when you are working, like if I was doing some work, which obviously we are not, but if I was doing some work, I wouldn't speak and I wouldn't help and I wouldn't like interact with chat as heavily, meaning that stream will be easier. Most likely I will end the stream in the 2 hour and 30 minutes or 3 hour range. That's the usual timing of the streams. Sometimes we go to 4, but that's unlikely. And it's just because after that I am tired, and I speak more in the stream time than I speak during the day. Yeah, I mean, he usually wake up at 4 in the morning and then does his thing and then starts streaming at 7 and then stream for like 13 hours and stream around 20, like 8 or 9, and then go to sleep an hour and 30 minutes later. So because he doesn't really sleep, that's a different thing. Yeah. But he used to go, I mean, if I remember correctly, and I'm not sure about that, Khalil, if you are lurking at the same time, I know from time to time you are, used to work in the hospital, I think, and so in the night shifts. So his rhythm is bound to night shifts still, even though it's something that he used to do, if that makes sense. So it's an interesting thing overall. Yeah. I mean, you can. The thing is, with a co-work stream, let's say we go onto co-work stream right now, and I'm not sharing my screen. You don't, like, let's say the co-working is this. So if I mute the mic, for example, you wouldn't be able to hear me or anything, and you just see me move stuff, move my head, do things, maybe pick up my phone, check up some stuff. and you expect me to be working, but maybe I'm doing TikTok and you don't know. That's a co-work stream. I'm not saying that Khalil is doing this, but when we have Pot in the chat while she is doing some co-working sessions, it's the same thing. So yeah, it's, I don't know. I know Khalil is watching streams also from time to time. He's in chat lurking while he's still live, so it's possible that he's watching some stuff on the side while doing the streams, just because it's easier. Like, it's a good time to do stuff that you wouldn't be able to do in the regular day. So, yeah. But nonetheless, I agree. It's great. Ethics. I need to change some contrast ratio and shit right here. Oh yeah, by the way, we are doing the Apple Pencil in Figma. That's this week's assignments. It will be pretty simple, at least for me. I believe it will be pretty simple for you as well. Because it's a very simple thing. So right here, welcome on in, Seke. How are you?
Seke Design just resubscribed for 9 months. Seked one poor wave.
See? This is the day, Seke. You are now in, what's the fucking word? You need to take care of the sub baby. We have a sub baby. You take care of it, because I can't. I have too many sub babies. So you need to name them. You need to care for them, and all of that. So let's tell me, what's their name? What do they do? You also don't want to take care of it? That's not very good parenting from you. Bussino. Fine. Baby belongs to the streets. We'll take that. Let's do 69. 69 is pretty good. Well, we're kind of done here already. But thanks a lot for resubscribing. Appreciate it. How was your day? How was your weekend? All of that. Yeah, I mean 69 in corner radius makes sense, right? That's usually what we go for. How? Yeah, we did the word of the you know, the word at all. And Kane tried to get me to do it in Spanish, which I couldn't. Absolutely couldn't. And wouldn't do it either. Yeah, I agree. I mean, there is to be frank, what Hugo said earlier, there is a Wordle in a lot of different languages. So I can't do it. I'm sure of it. I can't do it. But you might be able to. So one thing that I want to do, and I want to showcase on how I do it, because I'm too lazy to go on the other side and pick up the colors. I will pick up the colors from here. So what I will do is pick the right color right there, and then either use effects to gather the colors that I need, or just do a gradients, and sometimes gradients works, like are enough to create the thing that you want. So you need this color right here, going into this color right here, which goes into around here. You can place it approximately right here, and then this one should be this. And that, my friend, is the linear gradient that you need to have on the entire thing. So right now, you can place that on top of it, and boom, you have your stylus, which is pretty simple. But what I'm seeing is right here there is the same shadow effect that is coming in, and it's also the same here. So it might have been a better idea for me to use a shadow instead of a gradient. So we can do the same thing, getting rid of this, adding a new one, new color, picking the center effect, and then add an inner shadow on top. The N with the accent is on the bottom right, okay, I think. At least on the one that Kane sent earlier, which is not the same as the one that Hugo sent. But yeah. This needs to be smaller-ish, but way bigger, and like so, for some reason. Like this, and then we have another one. By the way, the background could potentially be a gradient as well. Like we could use a linear going from this to this. It could work. So let me see, does that work? Can I place that? We had 32 on everything, and then the top one was 69. No, the bottom one was 69, and this one was something around 8. That's making a lot of sense. This one was 69. You said you wanted to try. That's annoying. That is annoying, I have to say. That gradient thing is not properly placed. Just change it. I think the inner shadow needs to have more blur to be more diffused. It's a bit better. We'll get rid of the background. I think the background is pretty empty, should be at least. Right, that kind of makes sense. This should be not this. This should have an inner shadow as well. And the inner shadow should be opposite. So like this. It should be white. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know if I want the tip in a different thing or if I just want this as a section, which everything could work. Everything could work. Let me duplicate that inner shadow and make this one a negative one. So 8. Eight in blur seems to be pretty good. The gradient in itself might not be interesting. I'm debating having the gradient. It's useful. It's useful. Might be too dark. What I'm thinking about is here. I want to place this starting point at the right angle. And so to do that, Nino, hi, welcome on in. Just picking it here and then placing it here. So that way I can see where things should be starting, at least. How are you, Nino? How was your day? That is the time. This is the time. Getting rid of this, but adding. Yes, 100%. Feeling a bit weird because you ordered a new phone, or feeling a bit weird and you ordered a new phone? What phone did you order? I want to know. I want to know. Welcome back to the trigger that is this character for you. So what I'm doing right this second is I am creating a weird shape that will be here. VS DAC, welcome on in. Welcome in. I can't speak right now. How are you? I'm pretty good. How did you find the stream? Who are you? How did you find the stream? That are my usual question. If you don't mind answering them, would be great. Most important being, how did you find the stream? The pink one is pretty good. That's the one I bought for my partner. Just bought her the thing because she complained about her phone being dead. So I said, say no more. Let me deal with that. And I dealt with it. White? I wanted the green one. I wanted the green one. I'm not in the IRL section. I have the IRL tag, but I'm not in really IRL. But happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. So if you don't know, I'm a designer. Currently we are doing on the 12 only, Nino, on the 12 only, not on the 13, so I'm really sad. So today is Assignment Tuesday, where we are recreating things from Dribble. And so yeah, if you are into design, if you are into dev, chats, stuff like this, you might feel in the right place. I don't know how I can say that without sounding weird. Not that it means anything for me to not sound weird, but that's what we're doing right this second. This is weird. I think I outdone myself. It should be a bit larger. It should take like 3-ish pixels. So this one should grow like this, and maybe I need to make it less sharp. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Let's take 2 pixels on this one. That might help. So I'm creating a fake arc right here. Oh, Nino, you arrived on time then, because we did the Wordle, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. So you would have seen the results. Wouldn't have been the greatest thing. This color is not what we want. Yeah. The word is not light. Not light. I repeat, Not light. That's too gray. It's too gray. I need to step it up right there. So let's duplicate you and make you fully white. Damn, sorry, I said fully white. Let's place you here. Did you try light? If you look at it, there is this shit right there. There is the same thing on the other side, because the Apple Pencil here has like a spring thingy on top that you should have. That've been fun for me. Let's make it a bit sharper, a bit right here. That would make sense. A bit right here, right? Let's place another one on top. And VSDAC, what are you looking for? If you are looking for something in streams, if you're still here, that feels weird, but it kind of works. Let's get rid of that. Let's make sure that that's overall middle point ground thingy should be grayer, so can change that. And I believe it wasn't. It wasn't on. It's fine. It's fine. Fully white here, reversed. Oh damn. Clicked on the wrong side. It has like a bit of an highlight type thing, so I'm dropping just a fully white shadow on top to create this tiny highlight right here. It doesn't need to be, but it looks like there is one. And then I don't, you know what? Because I have one, so I can take a look at it from a closer perspective. It is flat as fuck. It doesn't have anything, but it reflects teeny tiny bit more. And the tip, you can see the gap. The gap is way bigger. So when I'm looking at it, still kind of flat. compared to the illustration that we have right here. So I don't know. It's kind of flat. Right now we have 1 pixel that is just bumping it. So also the tip is a bit too bright. Yeah. It is off-white. It is off-white, teeny tiny bit. It has a different texture as well, so it does make sense. It's either that or I'm changing mode and I'm creating a shape for it, but I don't want to. I want to do the thing in the least amount of layers as possible, so this seems like a good idea. What do we think? What do we think on your side, from what you can see? What can you see? that's one question. And there are still some things that it's bothering me, like the end right here needs to have a bit more shadow so I can blurish, and then I need the overall shape for the shadow. Thank you. It's one of my favorite, the starry night thing. You don't need to be a skinny legend to wear cool shirts. Remember that. It's not needed. If you think you need it, then it's needed. But you don't need it. Let me drop. Let it drop. Let's drop that here. Drop shadows. Color. Right here. Damn. See, this is one of the mistakes. Yes, that doesn't make a lot of sense. So you need to go away, and then I need to create a shape with that shadow, and that shape need to go under you. That's one of the oldest trick that we used to do every fucking day on Sketch. What do you mean? I turn into a stereotypical Italian for a second. I'm sorry. Wasn't what I tried to do, but it happened. So yeah, we used to create another shape in order to have the shadow that we needed. So that's the thing. You failed it. We did it in 3. I mean, as always, we are a lot. That's the first thing. and then yeah, we are a lot. That's what I need to say. It's just that. So we have this for the first thing, and then we need this one. Will piss me off. I know that. You know that. We know that. We all know that. In Spanish, it exists. So on my side, your squares are onions. I don't know if you can see the onions, but we have one black square and 4 onions, which is weird because we should have 3 onions and another thing, because I don't know, it's weird. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but at least we have onions, right? It makes sense. Oh damn. Should we do that? We should actually do that. Which website? The pattern one? I was about to rename my layers. Can you believe it? I won't do it though. I was about to. Almost did it. Almost. That's not what we do, yeah. Nope. Not happening. Yeah, almost happened. Damn. Well, now I need to. So this is the shadow long specifically. Then we have our close shadow, or shadow close, even though it's weird, but like. And then we have the body and the flats. I don't know. I don't know what else. A blog post from. That's good. That is good. So that is the duplicate, and that one is the source, and this is the source, and we have everything good. I named the layers. Oh, I never checked. Ah, interesting. Yes. Yeah. I get it. But still. That should be a linear, and this here should be almost that. Right, that makes sense. And then we need one here. Yeah, but with the double glasses, it's weirder. That's better. So we need another one fully white, which is a radial at 100%, and said radial should be placed on the side right here to, oh sorry, right here. Really? Right there? Just to blur that line. I mean, we will have a blur going on next to it. Which one are you talking about? With this one, makeups, or with the other one that I shared yesterday? I think I look fucking hot with the other one, but that's a different thing. This one, yeah. This one is weird. I mean, the filter is named Bratz, which this should give you all the information you need to understand what the filter is about. So here we need one of these to highlight this section right there, and then we need duplicate and place that right here like so. And then either it works and it's good enough and I say it's good enough, or or I don't. It's not good enough here. I don't know why though. That's weird. I don't understand why it's not picking up properly. Just do a better transition maybe in color. I don't know, that's fine. Made it a bit too dark. Isn't that pretty good? That seems pretty good. I don't know if I want to have the HB thing because it doesn't really exist. The only thing that exists is the Apple Pencil thing, which I can't really recreate. I mean, I could. But I don't have the Apple. I mean, I do, but not on that size, and it's not centered, so it will piss me off. I agree with you, Nino. I think it's a bit more blue-ish compared to the blacks that I chose. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I still think I made a mistake on this one. The inner shadow is a bit too strong. I think a -4 might be enough. And then the shadow might be a bit too strong as well, so maybe 72% might be enough. Just because I shouldn't see this, I should see... Oh, I can do that. Yeah, that's better. That is a detail that you wouldn't see unless you're me. And you're a 2 thing. I don't understand that fucking filter. It's
Jim Mini Billy Bob BB is now following.
way before the alerts. But Jimin Billy Bob, welcome on in. Thank you for following. How are you? Who are you? How did you find the stream? Jiminy. Yeah, Jiminy Billy Bob. That makes sense. And Jake, welcome back. Welcome back. Here you go, taking off my wig again. Whenever there is someone new, just... You had pasta? That's good. With good pasta? The shine on my head today is on point. On point. You are conditioning everyone new to the fact that at some point that's what I will look like. Not today. Not today. Damn it. Oh. That's an option. Interesting. I would lie if I tell you that I remember what it is exactly, but I think, yeah, I think Nino just explained. Thank you for that. I think this 2 points needs to be a bit more in, and then that means you right there could go a bit more in. Yeah, I might be a bit too strong on this front. This is good. This is not. In terms of placement, at least. Should be around here-ish. Oh yeah, that's much better. Can't see the difference. Don't add mayo. Mayo? Mayo? How do you pronounce it? Mayo? It's mayonnaise in French, so... Cheese whiz. Details. Details. I don't like it. Mayo, yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that shit doesn't help. Like, it doesn't give me anything. Can get rid of that. Yeah, it's good enough. That's better. Yes, mayo. Is it mayo? I think it's mayo in Japanese. I think it's ma, not me. But I'm not sure. I think it's Nihon no mayo. I think it's mayo. Just easier to say. Yeah, it's ma. Well, I'm still not happy with the tip, as Jake. That's yeah, the tip is usually not enough. I agree. And yeah, where's many when we need the emote? I don't have them. I can't use them. I think the drop shadow on this one needs to be a bit darker, which I don't like, but is fine. I could add the same thing to this. Jake. This is a family friendly stream from a guy that say fuck how many times? Oh, it didn't count. $358 times. Nice. Nice. Yeah, mistakes are made. I don't want to do that. Kane just coming back. Welcome back. Sec? Like sec? Like sec, hey? Sec? Like sex, but you don't have the S at the end? Going back to the thing?
CHXPSTXS is now following.
Like this one will be difficult. Chap? Yeah, thank you for following. How are you? Who are you? How did you find the stream? Difficulty to pronounce your name, so if you can enlighten me, that would be great. But I think chap Chapsticks? Oh, chapsticks. Yeah. I think that's what makes sense. I have a white speck in my beard. It disappeared. No, it's still there. It's because I'm old, I have white hair. Oh yeah, because I didn't tell you. I bought a pack of this shit yesterday. So it was a pack of 10. It was a pack of 10. I destroyed 4 of them yesterday night and 4 of them this morning. And yeah, I was in a sugar coma for the whole morning. It wasn't the greatest wasn't the greatest thing. But that's how I roll. That's yeah. And so I call them the diabetes bars because that's what it is for me. Knowing that my grandfather had diabetes, my father had diabetes, I probably also have diabetes. I'm like, you know what? Let's die sooner. Let's eat chocolate. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, we'll see. Kinder Pingu is pretty good. Yes. I don't know Rhino. Rhino doesn't sound like something I know. Jake, welcome on in. Is it Kinder as well? Or is it something different? Yeah? Oh! But I don't think we have this here. I have a question. Rhinovirus is there's a specific virus that goes into your nose, Jake. So the French word is rhinopharyngite, which you probably can't understand, but it's a thing that goes into the nose and the back of the mouth, like the top of the hair flow thing. I forgot the fucking name. But yeah. This is not Is it the same thing as this, but in rhino shaped? 360 Fox. That's pretty good. So it's not the same. It's called Choco Fresh here. It doesn't seem to have the rhino on top of it. For anyone who just arrived, we are looking at Kinders, which you don't have in America because you prefer guns to Kinder. Am I right? That's also true. Why do you why do you have why do you have a pound of Coke, some weed things, and some edibles in Kinder stuff? That, damn, that's a good thing. I mean, the powder chocolate that they use is because they use powder milk instead of whole milk when they are creating the chocolate. So yeah, it's a weird flavor-ish. Nonetheless, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Nah. It is the case in Canada too, but not the entirety of things, I believe. I don't like Kinder Bueno. I have a very weird thing for Buenos, and let me explain. Let me explain. I can't eat the biscuits. Because I hate the texture. The wafer, yes, I hate it. It's a weird thing. I can't anymore. I used to. It was fine, but now I can't. And it reminds me of like the fake chocolate waffles things that you could like this, because it's the same thing basically inside, and I can't eat this. This is just impossible to me. Yeah, like I can't. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I can't with the Bueno. Good. Probably. Schnitten. Yeah. Kit Kat is fine. Weirdly enough, Kit Kat is fine because Kit Kat is more compact than these things. It's a texture thing. I don't take cones in ice creams. No, I take bucket if it's an option. unless the cone is made on, like, it's a real one and it's homemade and not factory made. Like, if it's this, I can't. But if it's this, it's fine. Lise, hi, welcome on in. We are talking food again. Because as always, I ate too much sugar. But yeah, if it's this type of dick-shaped, not really dick-shaped, but dick-shaped cones, I can't. I can't. Cherry, when it's homemade cherry ice cream, it's. I mean, I've rarely seen such a pointy dick. But yes, but also no. But this is balls. That's. I mean, balls go there. But yeah, I agree. This is the worst type of cone. This is better because it's more like a crepe. And even then, this is kind of trash. So I prefer buckets. Yes, I agree with you. So what's my favorite? What's my favorite? I mean, yeah, cherry might be, lemon also, but not with chocolate. No. So no chocolate because, thank you, Jake. If you can paste that link as well in the Discord, that will be highly appreciated. I'm trying to create a bot that will post a link immediately when someone creates a clip and post it in the Discord, but I can't. Seems it's not an option. But yeah, an ice cream like this with real size cherry inside of it, I'm fine with it. I am fine with it. It's, I mean, I've rarely seen such a pointy dick. That makes sense, Jake. Thank you. I like this. Such a pointy dick as a band name, yes, could be. Just pointy dick, yeah. That's not the thing I wanted to do. So yeah, ice cream like this, but no chocolate. Lime and lemon were for the longest time my favorite, but because lately I'm into cherry. No, I hate chocolate things outside of chocolate, and we talked about it. I don't like chocolated cakes. Brownie are not something that I do enjoy, but chocolate on its own, like a Toblerone, like the Kinder Delice, which is mainly chocolate, doesn't have a lot more things, is fine. Chocolate with orange inside, can't do that. So yeah, it's weird. But yeah, good ice cream gelato is good. But I hate it. But I know why. Yes, cassis is great. I agree. Vanilla is classic. but good. I can't deny it. If it's a good vanilla ice cream, yes. We used to have a place. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It was here. It was exactly here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's like right in there. Am I in the right place? I am in the right place. Welcome to me looking at... Yeah, it's exactly this. But... oh no, it's here. It seems they closed. They made an ice cream things called 0 degrees because, well, ice cream, 0 degrees Celsius, makes sense. And it was pretty good. They made like daily flavors, and they had lots of tiny machines going around.
Atacamba Caxis just resubscribed for 2 months. 2 months,
Atacam,
but I've
thank
missed
you.
the streak.
Thanks a lot, Atacam, for the sub. I appreciate it immensely. Yeah, 2 months. And my Google Home on the other side is just... huh. You're welcome, potato is welcoming you again. But yeah, they had like a round of tiny ice cream machines that were... Can I unfucking zoom on that? No, I can't. Well, it's fine. And yeah, it was pretty good. Nino, can you send me their at somewhere? Not in chat because I will lose it, but like on Discord or something. Maybe if we end the stream soon, I can send everyone to them if you didn't already disappear. Did you already disappear? I think you did. Didn't even wait for me to say something. Oh, damn. But yeah, I don't want to add the Apple logo, so what I will do is take a screenshot of that. Damn. Not this one. So take a screenshot of that. No, it's fine. Oh yeah, the shadow is not long enough. That's interesting. That's good to know. You can't... I'll do that. We'll see. Maybe they don't. Oh, my logo on the pen. That's a fucking good idea. That's a fucking good idea. I just need my logo somewhere. Do I have my logo somewhere? I think I do, but I don't know where it is. Here. Jake, that's a good idea. It will just be tiny. That's what I don't like about it. Damn. So we need a bit of space. Looking at the spacing, we are very close, to be honest. Very close. Height is spur is 106 should be the thing. So we have 6. In terms of placement, the Apple Pencil is doing it very far away. So a little bit bigger, yeah, but you can't really go bigger. Damn, that's a pretty... Why 51? 51 doesn't make a lot of sense, my dude. Yeah, it is a meme. It is a meme, but even then, I still take. You can see a veteran designer when the client is telling them you should make the logo bigger, they make the logo bigger. They don't try to fight it. They just make the logo bigger. You know why? Because you don't have the strength to fight. Yeah, smaller would be good if I could get like 2 pixel, like a 1, 2. That way I can place it at 6.6. That makes it's pretty accurate scene. So let's copy that. Atakan, sorry. It is website that creates overlays and things for your streams. So for example, the element that is here and the element that is here, the chat, is from them. So yeah. Yes, you can use pixels. Kane, sorry. Jake and you have the same exact color on my side, so it's difficult to know who is speaking when. Who is when speaking, and that doesn't work. Jake underscore and Kane have the same color. And so for the faces NFT, I used the pixelator things, which of course, because we didn't touch this and I don't remember the name of the file. Damn, we haven't touched the NFT things in a long time. So is it just me and I can't find the thing? Let's try search for something. I don't think it's this one. Yeah. I mean, yeah, purple is good. You shouldn't be purple, no. No, you're good. You're good. Faces? What the... Ah, it's here. Damn, I called it collectible. Sorry. Okay, be careful. It's whole with a W on in front, but not whole with just the H. It's not the same outcome. So this These three things that I used as background for the NFT collections have been made from these pictures right here, and I mean you can see the base, and so the way that it works is you just select the thing, you go to pixel, which is pixels, and then you just define how many pixel you want per row, and it will pixelate the entire thing for you. So if you have a specific amount of thing, you define the size. If I do 72, I should have like not a lot. And then you end up with a thing. That's how it's work. And so that's the background, and then all the background that I have, because I didn't want to have the pictures as the pictures, use them in the background. So that gives us like a neat effect on some of them. Jake, see you soon. The pixels is what you want to check out. I'm still not entirely happy with it, but it's kind of fine. I think it's okay. And then, yeah. I was about to say what else, but yeah, Amatrin is just on Horizon Zero Dawn, and I don't want to raid Amatrin on Horizon. It's okay, I'm sorry. That's the truth. I don't want an Horizon stream. Horizon is dead. has been dead for a long time. Nonetheless, should we... Does anyone have questions? I have not answered a lot of questions today. So if anyone have a design question or something they want to know, now is the time for me to read the chat. Okay, so if you have questions about things that I didn't answer earlier, I'm sorry about that, first of all. But yeah. If not, let me just see if that's still working. It's still working. It's pretty good. Oh, I need to check something. Rename pages in... as in... multiple pages at once? That's what you're asking? I'm not sure. I am not sure. I think we have a plugin that... I mean, we have the quick new pages, which is the plugin that I use every time I have a new project going on to like create what can you call a boilerplate. Then, yeah. But then... pages? Maybe? Pages to help? So, turns out pages is pretty much what you need to create a template, get a template that can be reused. It's a pretty good thing. Let's download that. Probably another one. There was more earlier. Page generator. That's also a pretty good one. Automator, yes, Automator can help for that. If you can get access to it. I think Kane, you already have looked for it. If Seke is in here, maybe he can help you with Notion, because I can't. That is the pure truth. I can't help you with Notion. I have no clue of anything Notion related. I would go with maybe on Super SO if they have things in the marketplace, because that's what I would go for. But the Super SO is mainly for creating website, so I don't think you can find what you wanted, what you are looking for, cover letters. But maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I have no clue for Notion stuff. The setup? I need to follow this one and this one if I don't already, because Jordan is great. Sorry, colors were weird on my phone. On my side it looked like I'm fucking orange. But yeah, tomato, I don't exactly know how to use. I haven't tried it. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. But I don't use Notion. I use something else which is very similar. Which just work better for me. But it's the same thing. It is. I mean, it's the same thing. It's not the same thing, but it's just you create blocks and you can change stuff. Like, I don't know. I like. It's simpler than Notion, but now it starts to have as much feature as Notion, so it's a bit useless to not go with Notion. I just hate to write text, so it can't. It is called, I absolutely forgot, craft. Yeah, I can't do text. It's not something that works. I should, but nah, brain doesn't want to, so yeah. All right. I think yeah, I think we'll do that. All right. So, the friend, Nino's friend, who is currently live, will raid them. I absolutely don't know who they are. They are doing some web dev, I believe. And yeah, so please join me for this tiny raid. Be kind to them. Make sure to represent the community, the usual stuff. So if you are a sub of the channel, feel free to copy the raid message that is this one. If you are not a sub of the channel, copy the second raid message that is this one. Join the Discord if you haven't already, follow the social medias, all that stuff. And yeah, on that note, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. This was a pretty shorter stream compared to our usual Tuesdays, but I'm a bit tired. So yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Usual thing. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, afternoon, everything. No stream tomorrow because it's Wednesday, so next stream will be on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. UTC. And yeah, I will see you all then. Enjoy the rest of your day, and bye.